Welcome back to another wonderful Black Ops commentary, and today I will be running my favorite perk in probably all the Call of Duty games, Hardline. But anyway, I go like 20 something and one in this game. I wreck the shit out of these people because Hardline is just my shit. Like I'm just a hardline commando. I'm not much of a ghost assassin guy. I am just a hardline commando. I can't help it. It's my shit. But whatever, that's not what I'm really here to talk about. I read this. Well, I didn't. I watched this story. I watched this news story about a guy in Afghanistan who allegedly killed 16 people in a rampage. And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, that sounds like bullshit. That number sounds ridiculous. And I didn't see too much evidence of bodies or whatever. It just said Afghanistan authorities said, U.S. soldier did this and did that. And I just wanted to weigh in on it, on what I think about it as, a person with experience with those types of things, going overseas to these fucked up ass countries, dealing with the people there, fighting there, attacking people, being attacked, shit like that. And I see everybody's just like turned on him. I mean, they just turned on the guy. It's like, everybody's like, fuck this guy, the U.S. military is this and that, and they're all fucked up for killing these people. Like, they just believe the story right away. And me personally, I just don't. Maybe he did do it. Maybe he flipped out and just decided to murder people, and no one next to him decided to say, hey, buddy, stop murdering people. Maybe that happened, alright? In some fantasy, that happened. But I fucking doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Like, even though, like, a lot of guys who have to go over there and deal with that type of shit are young and they're in, like, real high-pressure situations, believe it or not, like, these guys are professionals. I shit you not. Being in the military, you might think, oh, they're just crazy killers and blah, blah, blah. And, sometimes they go crazy because of stress. No, you go crazy from the stress. Being in the military really brings the fucking professional out of you because, like, that shit is a must. They will make you do that shit. All right? Like, especially when you're young, like, people that are older and wiser than you that have done this 2 or 3 times before will be watching over you. They will be there to make sure you don't get in overstressed situations. Make sure you don't flip out. Make sure you're not killing 16 innocent civilians. And that number just seems so out of proportion. 16 and nobody said anything. Like, seriously, if you were killing a group of innocent civilians, somebody would kick the shit out of you. Seriously. Somebody in you would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Really. So, I don't have all the facts from this news shit because they haven't released everything. But to all the people that are talking shit about him, fuck you, coward. Fuck you. Because, and I'm going to speak from experience with, like, dealing with people in, like, these places. Innocent civilians aren't always innocent civilians. I know they might say on the news, oh, well, it's innocent civilians and he just killed them. No. Innocent civilians are rarely innocent civilians in these shitholes. I'm not joking. Alright, I've seen, like, guys who had to deal with, motherfuckers in Afghanistan who are acting all nice one day, in their house, relaxing, living their life one day, and then the next day they find the guy's body because they had to kill him and he's holding an AK. Like, those are the innocent civilians motherfuckers are dealing with in Afghanistan. I used to deal with shit like that all the time in Iraq. We used to have children try to drop grenades in our trucks. We used to have children try to fucking set us up, so snipers could shoot us, try to distract us. All types of just dumb shit. Just random ass shit. As far as the women, I've never seen the women ever do anything like that. But yeah, the kids were in on it. Like, the kids were in on it sometimes. I don't know if their parents are making them do it or what, but shit like that used to happen on a regular basis. Me personally, I never let kids get near me in Iraq. I wasn't their fucking friend. I didn't want to talk to them. I didn't want anybody in Iraq getting near me because they used to have this thing with soldiers would dress up like civilians and shit and try to blend in, but they were easy to spot because one thing that Saddam did with his people, his soldiers were spoiled, so they were always had the best things. They were always clean. They were easy to spot. So if you spot a guy in the midst of people who have nothing, who has a clean shave and new shoes, well, not even new shoes, shoes in general, because motherfuckers in Iraq rarely had shoes on. So if you catch a motherfucker who's like looking, a little too clean, and he's one of them. He's hiding in plain sight. He's either hiding, to get away from us, or he's hiding so he can try something. And that's just the real motherfucking deal. That's just the truth of the matter. That's how, shit goes down. Innocent civilians aren't always innocent civilians over there. They try funny shit on you. They will. Like, I shit you not. They try funny shit. You get all types of reports of this shit over radios. And that's why I'm giving dude the benefit of the doubt. I don't think that he killed a group of civilians because he felt like it. What I think probably happened was a group of civilians stopped being civilians and started being fucking enemy combatants, and he opened fire because he felt he needed to secure his life or the lives of his friends, and the people in his unit. So yeah, I'm gonna give the dude the benefit of the doubt. Like, that's what I think about it. I don't think that he just decided to slaughter a bunch of civilians, because I don't know if you ever, like, a lot of people have met military members or have it in their family. That ain't usually how we get down. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Killing civilians in any setting really isn't cool. That's a fucking no-no. It's not, no matter what military you are, it's not okay to knowingly target and kill civilians. It's not cool. And I give the dude the benefit of the doubt because I know what it's like to be in those tight situations. I know what it's like to have to make split-second life or death fucking decisions. And at a very young age, because believe it or not, these guys are professional and they are at a very young age. And don't compare them to yourself, because a guy in the military at the age of 20 and a civilian at the age of 20 are completely different. You know what I'm saying? The guy in the military has been trained, he's a professional, and he has a very hard task ahead of him. So I give the dude the benefit of the doubt. I think it's bullshit. Everybody hates him and it automatically thinks he's guilty. And I hope there's some more evidence brought to light. And I hope the guy's innocent. I hope he didn't just flip out and murder a bunch of people. And, I would like to see some people, from his country have his fucking back. Because I got his back. Because I don't think that's what happened. I think those people tried something and he had to do what he had to do to save his life and probably the lives of the people around him. And I'm going to go ahead and say this. I think he probably did the right thing, even though all the evidence isn't out. So, that's what I think about the situation. I know a lot of people heard about it. What the fuck you think? I'll catch you later.